Woo! Thank God it's Friday. We're going to be talking about some nerdy stuff here with my pals right after this. Hey, what's up, everyone?
Friday.
Hey, you're talking over me. Or are you taking the Jeffrey role today?
Yeah.
The Jeffrey. But Jeffrey's much more handsome than you are, though. So,
Oh, yeah, he's a sexy dude.
He's a sexy dude. Hey, my name is Louis Lecca. In case you don't know what this channel is about, I don't know either. So let me know in the comments. But anyways, Louis Lecca in the house. I'm kind of your main host, but I like to think that everyone's a host here. But today we have my man, John from Nerd Reactor. How you doing, man?
Doing okay.
Yeah, you look good.
Yeah,
the blue in the back and everything.
Yeah.
We're gonna be waiting for a few of the regulars to come in and to make fun of your shirt for some reason.
Of course.
Also, we have Lunga. How you doing, Lunga?
All right, brother. How you doing?
All right, man. How many streams have you done today, Lunga? Because you usually do like 10.
No. Today was relax. I did. Well, this will be the third one, technically, if you count John's. I don't know if we count that one.
What was wrong with it? What was wrong with it?
No,
everything.
Well, the second part of it was wrong, but the one on YouTube with Yumi and Jeffrey was an actual stream, so that did.
Yeah.
So this is the third one.
Got Stanley Thornton already in the house commenting. We got, if you want a shout out, go ahead and comment, man. Stanley, yeah, you're on Twitch, man. Check it out. I know you like what is it? What do you play a lot? You play a video game a lot. I forgot which one. But they have it on Twitch, man.
World of Warcraft.
Yeah, World of Warcraft. So yeah, it's a good one to have on Twitch. We have Bunda, ugly ass shirt. Yep, there you go. Stand up, John. Show us.
Woo!
That's not that bad. It's not that bad.
No, it's not that bad.
Oh, did I just kick him out?
You did.
Sorry, I don't even know what these buttons are. All right, let's see the show. What are you wearing? All
right, this is the PlayStation shirt.
That's a good shirt. Nothing wrong with that.
Uncharted, Watch Dogs,
nice.
Last Guardian, Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
Bunda, you gotta let the hate go, buddy. The shirts aren't that bad.
It's just because this face is attached to the shirt.
That's why. Yeah.
Pretty
much what it comes down to.
Hey guys, so let's start off with something here. I think it's pretty interesting. I'm just gonna go. I saw this on Coming Soon, but I think it was pretty much a variety.
Show everyone instead of just me because you're like highlighted on me.
I am. Sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. I didn't know you were shy, man. I didn't know you were shy.
No, not shy. It's just weird highlighted at me while you're talking.
Yeah, let me get this article actually popped up here, man. I just, this story, the story of the hour. Too sweet to be sour. Ryan Gosling is set to play the Wolfman in Universal's reboot. There you go, Ryan Gosling. This is originating from Variety, by the way. And it says, after this year's smash hit of Lee Whannell's The Invisible Man, Universal is looking to go full steam ahead on a reboot of its iconic Wolfman franchise with Ryan Gosling, the Nice Guys, currently being eyed to star, and the search for the director narrows down according to Variety. Guys, do you like this casting?
I like Ryan Gosling, but I don't know.
Wait, hold on. Straight from Wendy's.
Straight from Wendy's.
So, Robert, how you doing, brother?
What's up?
What's up, man? We're talking reboot. We're talking Universal Monsters. We're talking the Wolfman, Ryan Gosling. But yeah, let me start off with Lunga. What do you think of this story?
I do like Ryan Gosling. I mean, maybe it's just not that it matters. I mean, I'm not a director or casting director, but I think someone like Jake Gyllenhaal would have done a better role for this.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I don't know. Maybe just Ryan Gosling seems too nice to me.
Yeah, but that's
for a role for a werewolf.
Wait, that's gonna work because there's a parallel with the Wolfman and Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. So you may be something. You may have just hit something there, man. Because remember, the Wolfman. I mean, I don't know what the original character is called. The man version does not want to be a Wolfman because he turns into a murdering monster. If they go that route.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you convinced me, man. You hit it
I'm
on the
trying to
nail.
say I'm trying to say I don't know if I'm good with it, and then somehow I convinced you.
Yeah, it kind of hit that kind of hit, it started a light bulb in my head. Do you get what I'm saying, Lunga? With that?
Yeah, no. I do get it. I don't know. It's just like I don't think he has that much range. If you want to be perfectly honest, I just don't think he has that much range. Not that you need a ton of range to play Wolfman. I guess. I mean, maybe I'm being too picky here.
Ow! Wolfman Jack. This is Wolfman Jack. That's for the old timers out there.
They don't know who Wolfman Jack is. I don't think John or
I remember. Man, come on.
no.
I'm older than you, actually, Robert. I know Wolfman Jack.
Come on, Robert. I know who it is. Come on. Look at me.
Press one if you know
Here, Robert. You
Who's he?
remember Dr. Demento?
Oh, Dr. Demento. Okay, he knows. He knows then.
Yes.
My God, man! I hope Bunda never goes after me. The guy's relentless.
I joke around about this, not to derail your show, but
Right.
hold on, let me change my battery here because my battery's down.
That's a derailment.
Okay. Yeah, well, I had to fix it. I couldn't hear you guys if I didn't do it. But anyway, when I was a kid, when I was about 11, 12 years old, me and my good friend of mine in the neighborhood, we used to listen to Dr. Demento all the time.
Mhm.
And this is why people pick on me and saying, "Oh, well, you sound like you're good behind a mic. Like you should always do this." Well, I always wanted to be like a radio DJ, and me and him would literally with a double deck cassette player would sit here and record our own show on this thing when I was like 11 or 12 years old, and it was all based on like Dr. Demento kind of show, and we'd made our own kind of Dr. Demento show off of it. And then I was in a speech club, and they got me in there because they wanted me to do radio, which I didn't end up doing, and so on and so forth. And here I am behind a mic now.
There you go.
Is there more to that? Because that was
That's about it. No, I didn't want to derail the show, so I made it a short. I made it a short
fine.
story.
It's a good story. I love it. Press one if you love Lunga's derailment of shows.
Yes, I think they're better than Jeffrey's derailments.
Yeah, no, Jeffrey's. He'll make a 3-hour show 2 minutes by interrupting every guest, and then after ruining everyone's thought, have nothing to say after that. You know what I'm talking about, right? You're trying to get a thought across. It's like, oh my God. All right, so you're kind of on the fence, Lunga.
Yeah,
Garcia, what do you think?
It was weird because I didn't like Ryan Gosling before, and I'm not gonna. I don't really want to say the movie I really liked him in because I get a lot of like heat for saying that I like him in this certain movie.
What's the movie?
I really liked him in La La Land. I really dig that movie. I thought it was really well done. I really like that movie. But I get a lot of pushback from that movie. I don't know why. I don't know.
From who?
Other people. I've mentioned it too. I would get a lot of hate around that movie. I thought it was executed really well. The director is Damien Chazelle. And he's a really good director. Directed Whiplash also. But I could see Gosling pulling it off. I really liked him in what was the other? Was it The Good Guys? The Good Guys?
Yeah, Good Guys.
Yeah, I really liked him in that. So I think he could pull it off. Is it Nice Guys?
Yeah, Nice Guys. Good Guys are Chucky dolls.
Chucky dolls. Yeah, I couldn't remember. So yeah, I think he'll pull it off. I mean, it's kind of hard to see him in that role, but I'd be willing to give it a shot. I'm just really leery of the whole Universal rebooting with these intellectual properties they've owned for decades and decades and decades.
Well, let's get into that in a little bit after we figure out what John thinks. John,
It's Ryan Gosling. What do you expect?
Come on.
I don't see him pulling off the like a badass werewolf. He's just gonna look at the camera like,
you guys. I think you're okay, John. At least,
werewolf.
John. I think you're missing the point. The man is not supposed to be badass. The Wolfman is.
okay, so let's say he becomes the Wolfman. He'll be Ryan Gosling Wolfman, and he's just gonna.
But we
stare
don't
at
know
the
if they're gonna
camera.
do that. Well, then they give him directions to be a
Why
wild
even
beast.
cast him as?
Because
Cast
he's a
somebody
known
else.
name. Now Blumhouse has money, and they could command a known name. They've been doing it for a while. They're not low budget anymore, even though people want to say they are. And they could get a big name star and raise eyebrows.
You know who would be a perfect match? Hugh Jackman.
Because he's hairy
Too
he's one
Wolverine.
step away from it as Wolverine. No,
Yeah.
Jake Gyllenhaal. That's the perfect person to play Wolfman.
Let's talk about the universe a little bit. We know that they tried to reboot it a few years later with Tom Cruise. It felt to me like The Mummy Returns or the old ones 2.0 to me, honestly. And they try to do like imitate the Marvel Cinematic Universe and stuff. And I would guess safe to say it didn't work, even though Tom Cruise is awesome. I think we could agree on that. So what they did is a smart thing. They gave it a smaller company, a smaller production company, Blumhouse, which is known for some very good horror. They gave their first project to Lee Whannell, who's known for Insidious and also producing the Saw franchise with James Wan. And those are fantastic. I really like Insidious as well. And also don't forget Upgrade, which is an underrated film. So Lee Whannell is known to do big things with a very limited budget. So that's an A+ for him and stuff people love. The thing about, and we'll start with Robert because he kind of touched upon it. He's a little bit on the fence. What are they going to do? Is it going to be a shared universe with the Universal monsters? Because at the end of the day, in the was it the 40s, 50s when these were out, they were kind of a shared universe. And not only that, although I did like the Invisible Man, he really was like a Tony Stark with an invisible suit, not really an invisible man. Okay, Robert, what do you think?
I really liked Invisible Man. I thought it was a cool little twist on it. Didn't necessarily make it supernatural, but it was a good twist. I think the last time anybody's really gotten it right when it comes to the that monster universe, even though technically this movie could not call these monsters Dracula, Frankenstein, was Monster Squad. That was the last time I enjoyed a multi-monster universe movie. But wasn't Javier Bardem supposed to be the Wolfman in the Dark Universe? It was Johnny Depp, Invisible Man. Javier Bardem was
an entire promotional picture floating out there.
Yeah, it was Javier Bardem. I believe
Man was going to be Johnny Depp,
right? Javier Bardem was the Wolfman. Russell Crowe was Dr. Jekyll.
Someone has their mic up, by the way. Sorry.
Oh, so I don't know. Does everything need to be entwined nowadays with all these movies? Does everything have to be a universe?
Yes.
No.
If you want to make money.
Well, let's look at this picture. Let's look at this picture right here. Russell Crowe played
the
Nick
picture.
Fury, the Nick Fury type. Is that Javier Bardem?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Tom Cruise, Johnny Depp, and the lady to the right. I don't know who that is.
She was
the Mummy.
The Mummy.
Oh, okay. So she was there with Johnny Depp, and I want to say that
Tom Cruise and the Mummy.
Yeah, I want to say Julia Roberts was set to be the bride of Frankenstein. That's what they were going to go for. As far as everything being intertwined, let's start with Lunga, but I do think that makes it funner for me. I don't know.
I've always liked intertwined universes. I've always liked connective tissues. With universes. It's always fun to see when things cross over and stuff like that. I've always been a fan of that, and that's why, even though I'm not a huge fan of Marvel comics, that's why I've enjoyed the MCU, because I love those connective tissues that bring things together. I love League of Extraordinary Gentlemen for that reason. It brought these characters all together that you don't see.
It has a fan base, John. It does. It does really.
I'm gonna start calling John Jeffrey Jr.
John Harris
on so many good movies. No, it's a good movie, man. It like I said, just when you see all these different characters from different classical tales and books, and they're all on one screen together and make a universe out of it. It's fun. It's fun to see. I've always liked it.
John, let's hear your toxicity.
I just want to say, study your toxicity. The League, it's just like the movie that made Steve Norrington just not do anything with Hollywood anymore, especially with him and the whole tension between him and Sean Connery, and plus the movie sucked.
He's an idiot. What do you want me to
tell you? Wait, who's the idiot?
Not Sean Connery.
Oh, well, Sean Connery's kind of an asshole though too.
Well, he's earned it.
Yeah, but
what,
You know what he said to Steve Norrington?
Robert, did
He
you
said
meet
to
him
him,
somewhere? Did you guys?
Losers always whine about their best.
Did you meet Sean Connery, Robert?
no, no,
Robert?
it's widely known.
Oh,
It's
okay.
widely.
You know what they say about
widely
you,
known.
right? You know
I
what they say about you?
It's all true, probably.
No, it's not. They say you're nice. I tell them you're not. John, this isn't about League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. What do you think of Ryan? This universe? That's what I want to know, man. Keep it on topic, Jeffrey.
It's it's fine. There's a place for
it's
movies
fine.
that are
That's-
self-contained.
That's some great insight.
yeah,
it's
very
fine.
good insight. It's fine.
Everyone, you ask Garcia a question, he has an in-depth analysis of everything, knows his shit. You ask Slunga, kicks ass with this topic. I asked you, John from the reactor, and what do you say? Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Jeez.
Jesus, John.
Man,
Did you
Lewis,
write that, John? Did you write that down?
I did.
All right.
Mr. Garcia, what climbed up Lewis's ass?
I don't know what happened tonight. I think
You know
it's
where those
because
shirts are.
I think it's because they forced him back to work. He's like, shit. I wasn't ready to go back yet.
Yeah, I gotta wake up tomorrow morning.
He's still out of breath from that walk around the building.
Jaust Mike, he says, okay, look, is it Jaust Mike or just Mike? It doesn't matter who plays Wolfman. It's about the CGI wolf anyways. I personally do not think Blumhouse will go CG with this. And that's going to be a big, hey, that's going to be
like
creepy.
Teen Wolf.
I think it's going to be a mix between both. And I don't think Wolfman's going to be shown as much. He's going to be more of a in the shadows type of creature, and it's going to be creepy as F. So I think it's going to be great with Blumhouse. Personally,
I gotta be honest with you, and I may be
be
stepping on toes.
dishonest, man.
Maybe stepping on toes of people who love horror movies. I always hated the hairy-faced human version of Wolfman, like they did in Teen Wolf, like they did in the original Wolfman. I've always liked the ones where, in more modern horror movies, where they actually turn into a wolf-like creature that's standing on two legs. You know what I mean? That's what I've always
like the
liked
classic, or you don't like the
No, the classic is just a human with a very hairy face.
That's what I
So you
like.
want it less humanoid?
Okay,
but
well,
more-
hold on. I understand.
More like a wolf on two legs, the hulking
Yeah.
creature.
You don't like that?
on two legs.
So
I like
yeah, Lunga's saying he digs like the an American
Original.
Werewolf in London
Yeah.
kind of werewolf as compared to like the Michael Jackson Thriller kind of werewolf
Teen Wolf.
looking Teen Wolf thing.
Wait, that was a werewolf or Michael Jackson?
Yeah, in beginning of Thriller when they're in the movie
Yeah, but
theater.
the original looks like Teen
Didn't
Wolf.
look like it.
Yeah, I don't like those
Okay, I know why. I understand.
because it looks like a dude with a very hairy face.
No. Move the mic. Move the mic real quick. Were you picked on, Lunga, when you were little
For what?
for having the hairy face?
I didn't.
Anyways.
Matter of fact, I couldn't grow this until I was after 30. I could barely grow anything on my face.
Yeah, Benicio del Toro did play the Wolfman. He did. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, that movie was not that great though.
Oh, come on.
No, that movie was not great. That was a little bit of a letdown. Just my opinion.
The woman that did the mummy did fine. I don't hate what they did with her.
I hate that movie. I despise that movie. I
I've never
cannot,
seen it.
dude. No, don't even watch it. I thought
Extraordinary Gentleman was great. Was awesome. I love it.
Great movie. And if we're going back to get that again, you're gonna compare. Listen. If I have to side with either Sean Connery, one of the greatest actors of all time, Norrington, who have directed 4 movies,
He did Blade.
and in League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. That's about it. And the other 2 I never heard of, and nothing ever since. So you know what? Sean Connery for the win.
I would
Sean
watch
Connery's
Blade
right.
over The Rock, even though
That's
I love The Rock.
That's great. Sean Connery still wins. Sean fucking Connery, man. That's why.
Did you guys ever see a movie called The Boy Who Cried Werewolf? Yeah.
No, is that an actual movie?
Yeah. No one?
I've never
Is
seen
it
it.
an old movie?
Yeah, I'll play a trailer after we get off. But yeah, there was a movie called The Boy That Cried Werewolf. Now it creeped the hell out of me when I was a kid, but I think it's probably cheesy at this point. Anyways, you know,
Very dated.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Hey, all right, you guys want anything else on that? Want to
No.
add anything? John, any expert analysis?
Expert analysis for Lunga. If he wants the werewolf creature, like maybe we might get that in the Witcher series because Geralt of
Yeah.
Rivia deals with those type of werewolves.
Yeah.
And hopefully you have the CG, the money to pull that off instead of having Michael J. Fox with fur on his face.
Yeah, that and like the werewolves in Underworld. I like those.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
those too.
Oh, those are cool.
yeah. That's how I like werewolves. Kind of anthropomorphic wolves rather than human with a hairy face.
Fair enough.
But the good thing about the human with the hairy face, you can tell who it is. Like that's Michael J. Fox.
Yeah, and you beat him with a razor blade and some shaving cream. Great. I mean, it's it's the guy with a very hairy face and some sharp teeth. I mean,
He's got sharp teeth.
All right, guys.
He can jump really high.
Yeah.
Let's move the topic from the werewolf and mummies to the devil himself, Lucifer. Lucifer. So the star, Tom Ellis. Now I don't know why this was even controversial.
love the man.
Yeah, he's a great dude. I've actually had a chance to meet him, and people love the show. But apparently for season 6, it was on the fence whether or not he was going to return or reprise his role. But the deals are closing for him to return. He also had a cameo in Crisis on Infinite Earth,
Yes.
which was amazing.
Probably
spectacular.
one of the best parts of the show.
Yep. Him and Constantine. That was hilarious. I loved it.
Yeah.
Is an
So
ad playing in the background.
I don't know what's going on. You hear it? I don't know. Let me
Yeah.
take this off.
I don't hear anything.
Is it gone? I'm not doing
I
it.
still hear it.
I don't hear anything.
I don't hear
No?
anything.
Oh, that's coming
Gotcha.
from my end. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
god!
What the hell, John?
Is,
How long you been doing this, John?
Hey, that reminds me, guys. A good way to support the channel is via super chat, and for $5, I'll boot anyone on the panel.
I think he's trying to say hint.
yeah. What's up, Mandy? How's it going?
You put him full screen, right? Well,
That's yeah.
Ah!
That was weird. He went full screen, and all of a sudden,
right on cue.
that was very weird.
What are we talking about?
Next topic, Lewis.
It's okay because Bunda with the response in a bit. He's already typing it. Hi, Mandy.
Yeah.
All
He'll
right.
keep her occupied.
All right, next topic, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, this is not really a hot take. Not really an exclusive in my opinion because it's something that's been floating around. But now, and a pretty popular influencer has spoken about it. Mr. John Campia in his show today says that he has a source that the same source that told him that Ben Affleck was kind of done with Batman is now telling him, and I may be paraphrasing. So, John, I'm just, go to his channel and check it out exactly what he said. But anyways, that in fact, Mr. J.J. Abrams is going to be directing a Superman movie with Henry Cavill. So that's it. J.J. Abrams may be directing a Superman movie with Henry Cavill involved. Now, as you guys may or may not know, JJ has actually worked on a Superman project before called Flyby. I don't know about the story, much about the story, but I do believe it was a story before or during the Kevin Smith, was working on the project as well, a Superman story. And I think what happened towards the end was somehow Tim Burton got involved. And the point is, though, with Superman, at one point there were so many people claiming ownership to the character that it was very difficult, man. And Superman, like it's always pulled in different directions, storylines. Too many, chefs in the kitchen when it comes to Superman. But right now we're hearing after this huge deal, J.J. Abrams just set a deal for $500 million to do work with the DC universe or DC in general.
Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
Well, people are assuming DC because now he's doing the
Yep.
Justice League Dark for HBO Max. But guess what? I like that idea. You know why? Because J.J. Abrams has resurrected franchises before. Star Trek, whatever you think of it. Well, hold on. And Star Wars. There is room for improvement. He's got to, follow through. And I feel that any neglect for the last Star Wars or any the casualty that may have been or may not have been for you, the last Star Wars, I think it's because it was a rush job and no planning out. Right here, he's got to plan it out. I'm sorry. Lunga, you were very animated to go in.
Yes.
Yeah.
I predicted a while back, the moment he signed that contract, I said, this man in one way, shape, or another is going to be involved with, if not heading, DCEU going forward like Feige does with Marvel. I said this a while ago. I'm gonna toot my horn, and it's just showing more and more that this is what it's leaning towards. People can hate the man for Star Wars all they want. Everyone's got to remember he was not in charge of the Star Wars universe. He was not in charge of.
He was not.
Film.
Yes.
Okay. He was just brought in to direct. All right, and that's it. Now technically, this doesn't mean he's in charge of everything. He's just being picked as a director. But the fact that he's show running this supposed Justice League Dark thing that's coming as well, I see him having his hands involved in a lot of things, and he's good with getting things going, and that's fine as long as he's in charge of it, gets it going, and then hands it off to good directors and writers to follow up after that. I'm all for it.
And to be fair, he tried to leave Star Wars after.
Yeah.
To be fair, he tried to leave it. And also, I think, like right now, let's look. What J.J. Abrams is good at is bringing back the nostalgia. And I think we need to move forward with the character Superman, but we also need a little bit of the old with the character Superman. John Williams, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Robert, what do you think?
I thought John Williams is retired. No?
One more, man. Hey, have you ever watched John Williams
Dust him off.
live? Have you ever watched John Williams live?
Yeah.
What does he do
That's
at
great.
the end? He does an encore before he's done. Bring him back. The Superman main theme is already written, so he doesn't have to work on that. He just has to write the love story between me and the Man of Steel. I mean, Lois and the Man of Steel. That's it.
I don't hate on JJ for the Star Wars stuff. I mean, he directed the first one. I know he directed the what is it, 7 and 9. I know, but I thought he did a good job with 7. It was reintroducing the characters and reestablishing what the Star Wars lore was. Will he be able to do that with Superman? If he does, he's going to get a lot of backlash because people are going to complain saying he's doing the same thing he did to Superman that he did with Star Wars. So I think
And Star Trek.
And Star Trek, yeah. So he's
Again, I don't understand it. Star Trek was good.
Star Trek was fun. It was a good movie.
Yeah, Star Trek was fun.
And I'm not
And then it into darkness, and that's when it went down.
Yeah.
And a lot of Star Trek fans didn't like that.
but
I like
yeah,
that too.
I'm up for it. I'm on board with it. Let him do the one movie and then hand it off to somebody else.
No.
You want him to do a series of movies, John?
How about none of them?
Well, let's see.
Okay.
John, what's your opinion?
He's
John,
done
what's-
pretty good with Star Trek. The Cloverfield movies are spectacular. He's in charge of Westworld at HBO.
Let's give John. Let's give
really
John
good.
an opinion, and then
Yeah.
I'll just go
Okay.
round robin.
Continue.
Let's go. Go, John. Are you
Yeah, but
done, Robert?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I just want to hear John's wrong opinion.
Okay.
Okay. J.J. Abrams, just stop. That's it. Yeah, he's gonna piss off everybody. He's pissed off a whole fan base in Star Trek and then also in Star Wars, and now he's gonna piss off DC fans. And I believe even you, Lunga, you would be like, "What the hell is he doing?"
No,
You're gonna
no,
become.
because I did not feel that way after The Force Awakens. I gotta be honest with you, I didn't.
I didn't
like
either.
What he did. I like what he did with Star Trek.
How about
Okay.
the Rise of Skywalker?
That's the literally when it comes to J.J. Abrams, that is the only thing I went. Okay,
But
that's about it. You know what I mean?
It's been
As
pretty
Star
well.
Wars fans, yes.
But it's not
I
his
mentioned as Star
fault.
Trek-
It's
as a Star Trek fan,
Yeah.
it's the
starts off great with
conglomerate.
the first Star Wars,
Yeah, but
and then when
John,
we went to the second one,
John, it's a big bag of poodoo, okay, that he was a part of.
Right.
It wasn't all him. It was just a big bed of Banta poodoo.
Yeah, I don't blame him for 9. I mean, I know he's in charge of the production. He's running the production. You know, I know there were a lot of changes last minute, but it's hard for me to blame him.
you can't.
Super chat by Bunda. Thanks, buddy. Thank
Not
you.
that one. Look at Mandy's comment right after.
Making a super. Hold on.
You can't do that, Mandy.
Hold on. Bunda's turn right here.
Oh, wait,
Thanks for
what?
support, brother. Making a Superman movie is a layup right now. Is a layup right now? Did I say that right?
Layup, easy.
Everyone wants Superman, Big Blue Boy Scout movie, and JJ is going to make a safe film. That is all he does. He's kind of agree, but we need that. We kind of need that.
Okay, you got to make sense, like a safe director for a safe character.
But we need
that's
that.
why Lewis is excited.
Yeah,
because he wants
guess
that
what?
old safe Christopher Reeve Superman back.
Right.
So.
It's not that hard though. Okay, so one of the complaints about Abrams is that The Force Awakens had no payoffs. Not his fault. They were derailed by the second director.
Right.
And the mystery boxes that J.J. Abrams introduced in The Force Awakens were not that difficult to explain.
Right.
Except they were just derailed.
Right.
For example, what was the mystery? Oh, Maz Kanata has whatever her name is. She has the lightsaber,
Right.
from Cloud City. That's easy to explain. It's even in the book, I think, in one of the books. But you could do a little backstory there. But it was just like the thing about Snoke. That could have been easy to explain.
Right.
Hey, there were other Darth side wielders in the background. Who cares? Like stuff like that. But I think they were just derailed by the second film. But we need something safe with Superman and then a little bit more forward. Because although Star Trek felt like old Star Trek, but updated. But I don't feel like it disrespected the original Star Trek. I just don't. So whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, thanks for the support, buddy.
They literally say in this, the whole point of Star Trek is they created a new timeline. It's a Kelvin timeline. So, I mean, I don't know why people can't wrap their heads around it. It's a different timeline. That's why things are different. That's why it's not exactly the same. Some things are the same. Some things are different because it's a different timeline. It's not like he took the original characters and says, we're going to pretend none of this happened and just did his own thing. He explained it in a very...
Is that what people are upset at? Because I haven't really
part
followed
of it. Yeah.
That was pretty Inner Darkness, the way they portrayed Khan.
They didn't like Khan, and I didn't understand that. I liked him as Khan. I like Benedict Cumberbatch depiction of Khan. I think and people were like complaining about how, all he did was switch him at the glass. They just had him and Spock reversed and the other side. Who cares? Why is that it's an alternate timeline. What happens? Alternate timelines, sometimes people reverse roles in those, and when you have timey-wimey things like that, it happens.
You think it too much of comic book alternate timelines or alternate universes.
But why? Because I use my brain? I'm sorry, that's hard for Star Trek fans, but I use my brain.
I don't even think
it's Roddenberry's vision. Roddenberry's dead. Okay, move on.
I don't think anything in the last 3 Star Trek films were bad. I mean, I don't think. Sorry, let me rephrase that. I don't think any of the last 3.
I'm pissing off Jeffrey. He's in the chat. He's stalking in the chat right now.
Oh, he is. Yeah.
It's like, no, not Roddenberry. Don't talk crap about Roddenberry.
All right, let's talk. It's kind of still in the same topic. J.J. Abrams doing stuff for HBO Max, I believe, with Justice League Dark coming soon. How are you guys liking HBO Max? Entertainment Arts is asking. I downloaded the app. I should be working with it thanks to Lunga. I mean, not sorry, Bunda. Bunda sponsored it for me yesterday by donating via Super Chat the first month, and I'm taking the rest of the year. So there you go. That's what I promised, so I could cover cover HBO Max on this channel for you guys. But from what I heard, from what I saw, the downloads are bad compared to the other streaming services. Only
If you're gonna compare it to
90,000,
Disney,
huh?
I mean, you can't compare it to Disney. That was
No, but
ridiculous.
that new one though, but it's phenomenal though. Disney had 4 million downloads. This one only has 90,000. And then the other thing too, Quibi
Wait
or
a
whatever.
minute. There's got to be more than 90,000.
No,
It cannot be
man.
only 90,000.
Let's look it up. Let's look it up.
And
But
when
what do you,
I mean, what are you talking about? Mobile only? I mean,
I think
check-
everything.
no, there's no way. There's no way it's 90,000.
Yeah,
Are you
it's
talking about
more than that?
90,000 like for their launch?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So any
This
of
is
you guys
really
have
low. Like I know indie games that sold like 90,000.
Well, do you guys have it?
Here,
God, no.
Sensor Tower estimated HBO
HBO
Now and Max have been
87,000.
downloaded by 33 million people. Oh, that's since April 2015. Sorry.
HBO
That's
Max has been downloaded by 87,000 people. New users yesterday. Okay, so it's actually lower, man. Downloaded nearly. Let me see. HBO Max has downloaded by nearly. Hold on, let me put that article up. If you guys want to keep looking through,
but read what it says.
hold on.
Louis.
I am. Hold on.
Are you reading this? Because I got the article up from TechCrunch.
Okay, get that. Let's do the TechCrunch.
I'm
All
going to
right.
share it.
Sure.
In the meantime, I guess what is it? Hollywood Reporter is reporting that Cavill's not in negotiations for any cameo.
Of course.
Right.
So, I mean, this is one of
What I
those
got.
where the title is deceiving. Okay. Yeah, that is true. Okay. So they say we don't have official numbers, but App Store intelligence from Sensor Tower says HBO Max is downloaded by nearly 87 million users across Apple's App Store and Google Play. Then, by the way, if they had Amazon on there, it would be way higher, but Amazon's being a douche. That number might seem pretty low compared to other streaming service launches, like 4 million for State for Disney Plus, or even 300 for Quibi. But keep in mind that HBO Max is an entirely new service, either from a content perspective, it bundles HBO library, or and from an app perspective, since it was released as an update for the existing HBO Now streaming app. Sensor Tower acknowledged that those numbers do not include people who simply updated their old HBO app, but it offered another way to look at yesterday's performance. Previously, HBO Now was averaging 16,000 new installs every day, so that's 71,000 more downloads than normal. It's also worth noting that as I write this, HBO Max is currently number 2 among free apps in the App Store, behind Zoom, but ahead of YouTube, Netflix, TikTok, and Disney Plus. Sensor Tower estimated HBO Now and Max have been downloaded by 33 million people since launching April 2015, compared to 260 million for Netflix, 120 for YouTube. By the way, that was mostly because of Game of Thrones, let's be fair. But yeah, so because it's such a convoluted, complex thing they did with these multiple apps, that's why those numbers are appearing lower than they should. There's a lot of people that are kind of upgrading or updating what they already had to it, so it doesn't show up as a new download.
I would
Getting
think
it through Hulu.
I would think that they would have something in place in order to say, hey, look, okay, we launched on this date. Look at all the users who download our or people who have subscriptions, whatever the case, in order to, promote their product, to say, look, we have X million of subscribers to HBO Max. And, they don't have that. So we don't have any definitive answer of how successful this new streaming service is.
We don't, because here's if HBO already has 33 million subscribers on streaming apps, okay, most of those are going to get Max for free. Okay, so it's not showing up because you got millions and millions of people that already have it, so it's not going to show up as it. Now, if they started losing subscribers after this or something,
I don't know, man, but I think you have to download another app, even if you have Go and all that. Am I missing something, Lunga?
Depends how it's set up.
I'm honestly going to cancel my HBO subscription just for that.
Well, it doesn't have the boxing archives, and look.
Yeah,
here's the big deal about boxing. That HBO Max, they have this massive library of the history of boxing, like 80s, even 70s, right, of HBO boxing, and they don't release it on
No,
anywhere.
so what happened with some of that is that during the negotiations with Bob Arum and Golden Boy, they don't own the archives. So some of those are on Golden or DAZN, that app. So HBO kind of got, well, I don't say they got screwed, but I don't think they had the foresight to think, hey, let's retain these matches, these boxing events. They made money on the HBO pay-per-views, but they didn't retain them, some of those fights. So some of those bigger popular fights are on other streaming platforms. They don't belong to HBO anymore.
Right.
Something probably to bring up here is Bunda says, yes, there are 3 HBO apps. Look, listen, but here's the deal. And I don't understand this because I have nothing HBO until I get Max tonight. But first of all, I want to say the list does look exciting to me, but I don't own HBO. So it's not, maybe if you own HBO, it's not a big deal upgrading or whatever. But to me, it looks like fun. But
you don't have to upgrade. If you have HBO already, you don't have to upgrade.
But here's the deal, though. You still, even on my Xbox and every system I've checked, you still have to get a separate app for HBO Max.
Now,
so wait,
technically, yes. When I downloaded for PS4 yesterday, I clicked it, and when I was in the screen to download, guess what icon was in the corner?
Yeah,
HBO Now.
Max.
No, it was HBO now.
Okay, but the point is, what happened?
No, I mean, there's an HBO Now, there's an HBO Go, and there's now an HBO Max.
And
Correct.
I'll explain this.
But
Let me explain it.
okay, but you still, what we're tracking right here is the downloads of the app that's called HBO Max. They're saying, according to their research, it's 90,000. Okay, listen to this though. Here's the elephant in the room. Most people that upgraded their TV to become a smart TV are using what's it called? The Amazon Fire Stick. It's not available there from what I understand. But correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe it is.
It's not, because I don't know.
That's a big
Amazon
deal.
is being, it's not HBO's fault. Amazon wants all this exclusivity stuff and everything, and they're being hard asses about it.
Regardless of the fault, we'll talk about that later. But
is Disney Plus available on Fire Stick?
Yes,
it is.
Yes,
but hold on. If you remember, up to 3 weeks before launch,
they weren't
still not available. They were saying it wasn't. They literally announced it like a week before launch. Amazon came on board.
Okay, but it was on board. Plus, here's another thing. Here's another thing we have to take into consideration. Is HBO Max available worldwide? Because
not yet.
Disney Plus was not.
Disney.
Okay.
Neither was Disney, and no, HBO Max isn't. I mean, I know it's not available in the UK. I'm not sure about the rest of the world. I know UK doesn't have it. Usually, to me, that means the rest of the world doesn't have it either.
I mean,
HBO Max is also not on Roku, according to Astro Josh.
That's a big deal. Not being on Amazon or Roku is a big deal. And
that's a handicap.
As far as the new app, Lewis, it explains it, because I had, not that I needed it, but I accidentally downloaded it a long time ago. I had HBO Now on my phone. And just to give everyone the understanding, I'll go over this real quick, because we did it. Robert, you were on a stream, I think, with me when we went over this, maybe.
No, I don't think so.
John and Jeffrey, maybe. But either way, okay. So you have the HBO Now app. HBO Now is for people who do not have cable service, do not have HBO as part of their cable service. It's HBO Now is basically like if you want HBO, like you want Netflix. So you just download HBO Now, you sign up for it with HBO, pay $15 a month, whatever it is, for HBO, and you don't have it as part of any package with anywhere else. HBO Go is a companion app for people who already have HBO on their cable service provider and want to be able to use it on mobile devices, hence the term HBO Go. Now we have this Max thing. Now, if HBO is smart, they would just removed all of that, because you don't need HBO Go, period. If you have HBO Max and you have the HBO service, there's your HBO Go. You don't even need HBO Go anymore.
I'm so fucking lost. That's like saying, hey, meet my wife and my girlfriend and our other side chick. That's ridiculous. Okay. That's way too many. No, one. Just one. Put it all into one and you're good. No, not this and that and over here.
For example,
or you could just have 3 ladies.
The comparison. Now, again, there's
Ladies
still
and
one
gentlemen,
more-
I think they're serving coffee at Wendy's.
You gotta look at it this way, Robert. Think of regular HBO on your cable service as the Disney Channel, and HBO Max as Disney Plus.
No, I rebuke you.
No, okay, Jeffrey. That's what it is, though. That's basically what it is. Like I said, they should have just said, forget about, because this is confusing, and said these are gone. Now, like I
Right.
said,
No, they
HBO
should have.
now on here. But this is what the article said, and what I'm going to explain what Lewis said. He's like, I think you have to get a new app. It looks like you're down. If you already have it on your phone, it looks like you're downloading a new app, but it takes the place of HBO Now on your device if you have it. So it takes the place of it. So it doesn't really show up as a no threesomes.
Sorry,
Mandy?
John.
Sorry, John.
Sorry, John.
Where did that come from, Mandy?
From the three ladies comment.
From my comment about meeting your wife, your girlfriend, and
okay.
the girl you got pregnant.
Look, just Jeffrey Joe said it. HBO Now is HBO Max. That's what I said. It takes the place of HBO Now.
HBO Now is HBO Max.
Right. It takes the place.
Oh, hold on. Breaking news,
Mhm.
guys. Breaking news. Time Warner is in the process of. Okay, they have another one. They have HBO over there.
Let's go over there.
HBO over there.
Get out of here.
Oh, and if you buy HBO over there, you get HBO before.
I like Myra's comment. All the HBO apps are sister wives. I agree. Sounds like.
You know what? And I love HBO so much, all three of them share my bed. I don't give a fuck. Okay.
That is way too many apps on my phone. That's a headache.
You know what was really bad? Now I'm starting to think. Remember Facebook ran perfectly when it had Messenger on one damn app? And then they made you get two apps, one for Facebook, one for Messenger.
Okay,
I
but
was
these are
like,
being
dude.
replaced. There is no more HBO Now with
Holy
this.
cow,
it's replacing
dude.
HBO Now.
Relax, Zunga. You're acting like if you work for Time Warner or something.
I do,
think
maybe.
Lunga works for
Jesus.
Time Warner.
Oh my gosh, bro! How much?
You
are they
want
paying
to laugh? No, but you want to laugh though. My cell
Yeah.
service is AT&T.
Trade. Oh,
My
okay.
internet service is AT&T fiber. I do love HBO. I love the DC universe. I love DC. It's owned by Warner Brothers. So yeah, I'm on the Warner Brothers train. Screw me. I'm a shill. There you go. I'm a Warner Brothers shill.
Lunga, we just found out he is a show for Warner
Yeah, I'm a
Brothers.
shill for Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers, start sending me that free stuff, please. Stop sending it to John. Send it to me.
Stop sending it to John and Lewis, and please send to Robert and Lunga.
There you go.
Oh my god. Anyways, I want to get it. Hollywood what's it called? Jeffrey wanted to come in here, but Jeffrey, I think you're late. Yeah. All right.
Ooh,
Oh,
harsh.
do we what is it? Entertainment Arts mention about the PS5
Where is it?
way up there.
And I still got to mention, Jeffrey's still gone. Lunga can't defend how badly this launch was botched. I said flat out, Jeffrey, if you listen, but we forgot you don't because you don't have headphones. I said that they should have gotten rid of these other apps before they launched it to make it less confusing. So, Jeffrey, I did say that. Thank you very much. That doesn't change the fact, Jeffrey, while you're here, I'll say it to
Jeffrey
you
did.
instead of reading it in the chat. Jeffrey,
Hi, Jeffrey.
it doesn't change the fact that the service is still good and the content is still good. You can have your hate boner for HBO and Warner Brothers all you want, but the content is still good, Jeffrey. Oh, wait, it's not because they're going to have the Snyder Cut, so that's why you hate it so much.
Well, first of all, it's
Jeffrey?
not. Yes.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
It seems like the whole panel here agrees with me. It seems like we're all. Lunga is the lone dissenter at the moment.
He is at the moment.
Wait,
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about. Don't
No, well,
I-
Lewis is about to jump on that train.
Nothing Lunga
Jeffrey.
said right now I disagree with, Jeffrey.
J to the FF. Bunda.
Jade.
Lewis is the one like, oh, we're going to get HBO over there and HBO here and
He's
HBO.
being funny, Jeffrey.
Huh?
He's being funny. It's called
Yeah, 'cause
humor. Learn
he's
it.
He's making fun of HBO Max.
No, he's trying to entertain an audience, Jeff.
Yeah.
He's trying to entertain an audience.
Yeah,
He's
and
not
it's working,
quitting on
and he's
HBO.
also-
He said he's getting it for the year.
Okay. Lewis.
Oh, wait, you don't believe it. Lewis is here. Lewis, he doesn't believe it.
Bro, the only thing that's holding me back from beginning it tonight is that I have to work tomorrow. and I think I'm not gonna sleep because there's so much good shit in it. I'm serious. I feel like binge
have a
watching
question.
half that stuff.
Lewis, I have a question for you.
You got it. What's your question?
Were you not making jokes earlier at the expense of HBO Max?
Yeah. That
There you
way,
go.
I don't know. Well,
Jeffrey,
it doesn't
I make
mean the
jokes at
quality
the
isn't
expense of
good.
you. It doesn't mean I don't like you. I make jokes at Lewis's expense, at Robert's expense, at John's expense. I still like him. I'm not going to unsubscribe from their channel.
It has all the Godzilla movies, man.
Every
on.
single one.
Yeah.
Even
Not
the anime.
It has
The anime
every.
was bad, John. Don't even bring that
John,
up.
come on, work with me here.
You said everything.
It's like
I don't- I'm not
even
a
the
fan.
Matthew Broderick
right.
one.
That one too, right?
No, oh my god.
Even the fan film my friend made 3 years ago.
Our student film from high school, is it on there?
Now you guys are going too far.
Hey, let's talk about PS5 then.
Yeah, PS5.
I'm getting that
Anyone
too.
excited?
Take that, Jeffrey. I'm getting that. Not only am I getting that, it's gonna be on launch. I'm camping out for it, Jeffrey. Take that. And you know what else I'm getting, Jeffrey? As soon as I get the PS5, I'm gonna download HBO Max on it and watch it in a loop as I play video games.
Listen.
You know what else I'm getting, Jeffrey? The Xbox. I don't even know what it's
Ooh.
called.
Hold on. Wait a minute, Lewis. We can't be friends if you're getting the Xbox.
Remember,
I'm a
Professor?
Sony guy. I'm a Sony guy.
Doesn't matter. You're a Sony.
Does
guy. I mean,
does this trigger you?
You're triggering me right now, John.
Oh, wow.
You're triggering me right now, John.
Well, one, Lewis, I don't believe you, and two, you sound like you're being
Trigger me,
about
John.
it serious.
You're triggering me, John.
As when you were having the show where you were unmasking Mad Max of the Great Council.
why don't you call him?
Okay, hold on. Slow down. What do you mean of the Great Council? That's my freaking channel.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
he's not of the Great Council.
right
Slow your roll there,
yeah.
Jeffrey of the
Oh.
Jeffrey mentions him every show. Why don't I give you his number? You could drive over there to his house, give him some skull, and call it a night.
Okay, so the where did that PS5 announcement go?
Guys, getting so loud.
He's googling skull.
Oh, the PS5 announcement. They announced on there. They have a trailer. There's going to be an event next week, and they're going to be showing off games.
Do you know what time? Do we know the time?
Yeah, they revealed the time
Is this going to be broadcast live like on
It's gonna be
YouTube
live.
or
on
Is
YouTube
it-
and on Twitter.
Was E3 supposed to be next week?
No. I think this is like a week before E3. So they're getting a head start.
Is E3
And-
doing an event?
No.
They're doing online stuff,
Oh yeah,
like
not
physical stuff.
there.
or
Yeah.
not.
Was
Or-
Death Stranding a success, John?
It sold millions.
Did it?
Yeah,
Okay.
should we do a watch party for that?
for the PlayStation or Death
Yeah.
Stranding gameplay
The PlayStation.
walkthrough for the whole
PlayStation.
thing of Norman Reedus walking through.
I said PlayStation 3 times. You didn't have to finish that whole sentence. PlayStation.
Yeah,
So-
well, we should do it.
It's June 4th, right? That is
it's June 4th at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
damn it.
Yes,
Robert's
Sunday.
got to be a
Yes,
boring adult, and he has to work.
I do have to work. Damn it.
Munda's
Damn it.
asking, does Robert go to E3 for free? I say, yeah, just like his shirts.
Ooh.
My shirt was not free. No, I've never been to E3.
You never been?
No.
No, I'm sorry, John. John, he said John goes to E3 for free.
So does Lewis.
Lewis does.
Yeah.
Jeffrey, did
Well,
you
I
ever go?
You know, I gotta be honest. Robert is the only one who brings it up, but everyone picks him about John about getting stuff for free, and they
This
don't
is,
realize how much Lewis gets.
This is the first year I am not going to E3 since 2009.
Damn.
Why don't you go, dude? It's next week. I heard they want to have you as the main.
Well, we
Main
had this
guest.
little argument when
Yeah.
we were talking about conventions, and Jeffrey was all about how it needs to be online. That was started a whole misunderstanding where I thought they should not do any of these things ever online, which it wasn't. I was just saying E3 is a gaming thing. It's kind of meh. You wanna?
No one cares about gaming or
No, I didn't
like
say
they
that.
do comics.
Right. That's
Wait, what are you
that's why
talking about?
that's
You're talking
why
about,
me and John stream gaming all the time, and
Yeah.
We don't care about gaming. That's why I decided to do a watch party for the Sony.
Are you
You were
referring to
very
us?
belligerent about the whole virtual panel.
You love that world, Jeffrey. And you know, there's another word Jeffrey really loves, and it's pandemic. Okay. And the reason why he loves it is because he is the epitome and definition of it, because he loves to take it like the HBO Max thing, which he's angry. It doesn't like the content, doesn't want it, doesn't have anything to do with it because it's wrapped up in this whole Snyder cut thing. So he hates it so much that he cannot argue that the content is actually good. So he has to argue that they botched the launch, and that's the reason why everyone should hate HBO Max, even though the content.
Top
is
analysts
so good.
graded it a C-.
Graded
Who?
what?
Who?
HBO Max.
Who?
The top.
Not what? Who?
The top tech analysts.
The top tech. Do they have a name, Jeffrey?
Yeah.
What is
Who?
it?
Jeffrey?
Top guys.
The top
Top,
guys.
Name is
top
Guy.
men.
Top guys.
Top men are working on it right now.
Now, who? Top.
Top
Everybody's
men.
looking at it right now. They're so top. I don't know their names, but they're top. They're top.
Great Raiders of the
It's
Lost
on
Ark reference.
deadline.com
Right
right
after
now.
we finish doing a watch party for it.
Michael
know,
Nathanson and Craig Moffat.
Never heard of them.
Never heard of him.
Oh yeah, Craig. Yeah, I know Mr. Moffat.
I know a Moffat that was a showrunner for Doctor Who. That's the only Moffat I know.
No, I mean I'm kind of
My
on
belly
board.
looks like a Moffat right now because I haven't gone to the gym.
Wait, I noticed what he said though. He said top tech guys, not media analysts, not critics,
Two lead
not anyone
analysts at
in
Moffat
tech guys
Nathanson.
who are grading the app, not the content. The app.
Correct. Yeah.
That's nothing to do with the content, Jeffrey.
I'll say that I'm on board with Jeffrey on this one. I haven't seen anything that makes me want to subscribe to another streaming service. I mean, I get, and let's be honest too. A lot of the titles I have them on DVD already.
Yeah.
So
But you
I
said you
mean,
never were.
Wait,
an
even
HBO
all the
guy.
Godzilla movies?
no, not well. I'm not a huge Godzilla fan, so that's why it doesn't really interest me too much. I can do without it. It's not something like, when Disney Plus or Shudder TV, came out. I was like, oh man, I gotta have that because I know I'll use it a lot. So yeah, it just doesn't pique my interest.
Here, should we show this again? I think we showed this with Robert before, but let's show HBO Max here. Put it up on the screen, Lewis. So let's
Lunga, you
Jaws
seem very
3D
defensive.
sold. Jaws 3D sold right there.
Jaws 3D.
Jaws 3D to the left. It has one of the most awesome scenes in cinematic history.
yeah, they have Jaws
Love
3D.
Line.
Oh, how
There's,
awesome! They have Suicide Squad. Makes me want to go buy it right now.
Well, they have all the DC movies except Man of Steel right now.
I'll
They
take
don't
Wonder
have
Woman,
all. They don't have
Joker.
all of
But
them.
they have those. They got all the Harry Potters. Okay,
That's cool for
they got
Harry
their,
Potter fans.
all their regular HBO stuff ready. Which I'm assuming. See, Robert, this is the thing. I don't think you were like a big fan of like HBO series to begin
Come
with.
on, Watchmen.
Sopranos. I was.
Watchmen.
Sopranos. I was a
Game of
hardcore
Thrones.
fan.
I love
Do they have Dream On?
Sopranos, The Outsiders, Chernobyl. I never watched this or that,
Dream
but I
On?
love almost most of those.
Where's Dream On?
What's on the DC? That's what you clicked on already?
Well, we'll show it again.
I don't know. The app layout looks a little scattered to me.
It looks just like Disney.
Wow,
Plus.
that's exactly
That's
what
okay.
Netflix too. Scattered. What do you mean?
They're in a straight row, Jeffrey. There's nothing scattered about it.
Oh, they have Batwoman on here.
Oh, good. They have Batwoman, the show that I don't watch anymore,
Oh, good.
and Suicide Squad.
Oh, good. The best
No,
in
no,
movie
no, no.
content. Jonah
But
Heck.
that sounds
Steel.
pointed because
Beware
Robert
the
went,
Batman.
wanted me to check the section and he knew he would find things he
No,
doesn't
that was
like.
me. That was me.
That was Lewis.
Okay, but no, look, they have Steel.
Oh,
Come
look,
on.
they have Catwoman.
Steel.
Halle
Come
Berry
on, they have Catwoman. There
Halle
you
Berry
go.
Catwoman.
That sells it right there.
Look, they got the original Supergirl.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
you just happened to pass over Green Lantern. What
Yeah,
a great movie that was.
Yeah. Anyway, down here,
Batman.
Go to
1989.
all these
Go to
animated
the
Batmans.
animated Bugs Bunny stuff. That's
A whole
where-
Okay,
animated
they got that
Batman
too.
library that I already have on my iTunes.
Okay, and you got Disney Plus. Other than the Mandalorian, you probably have
Yeah.
everything on there too, Jeffrey. So what's your
No, I
freaking
don't.
point?
I
Really?
Keep going,
do
keep
not.
going, brother. Keep going.
Really,
Let's see.
really.
You got it for
Yeah.
gargoyles. That's the reason why you got it. So shut up.
Oh, great! They have
Gargoyles.
Wizard of Oz, movie I
What's wrong
haven't
with
seen in decades.
What do you have against gargoyles, Lunga?
Nothing. But you
Looney Tunes
just
for the
like
win,
I
right
said,
there.
there's plenty of things here I would watch.
That's all, folks.
Was that
Wow.
Jeffrey?
That was Jeffrey.
Yeah.
I was like,
Jesus
But here's-
Christ.
wow.
But look, all this Looney Tunes stuff on here. Okay? A
Shit.
lot of Looney Tunes.
Well,
Oh,
okay.
wow.
Looney Tunes.
There's too many.
I thought we had. Yeah, no, that's great.
I'm so glad I can watch Baby Looney Tunes on there on HBO Max.
The Lord of the Rings.
They
I'm
don't
sorry.
even have. They
Dude,
don't
look.
even have the extended editions of Lord of the Rings.
Why would they have to? Jeffrey,
Why not?
what streaming service has the extended version of Lord of the Rings, Jeffrey?
Exactly.
No streaming service has it. So if you're going to use that as a reason why I'm only going to buy it unless they have this, none of them have it, Jeffrey.
So then why? All right. So if they're not going to set themselves apart, then why should I get this one, Lunga?
You know, it's like
Your logic makes no sense.
no, your logic makes no sense because the reasons you're giving for not wanting it is I
Why
already own them on
shouldn't
DVD.
I want- shouldn't
when I
I
can
wanna
guarantee
get
you, I
something-
can guarantee you that you have most with your wall of DVDs.
Oh,
you
God.
have most of what's on Disney Plus.
And
in
I
there,
wasn't
too.
gonna go live today. Shit, I would have.
Okay, don't even lie to me, Jeffrey, that you do not have a lot of what Disney Plus has on DVD.
I'm
you
not a
fucking
liar.
know you do. Don't lie. Don't lie. You know you do. Okay.
You're a liar.
And the reason why I brought up Gargoyles, the reason why you got it is because
You're
Gargoyles is probably the one fucking thing you don't got on DVD. So I'm getting Disney Plus to watch Gargoyles.
I don't have Darkwing Duck.
Hit him back, Jeffrey. Hit him back. Kick his ass, Seabass.
There are lots of shows on Disney Plus I don't have.
Listen, you could say the point. The reason why you enjoy saying that is because you know there's no way we can prove otherwise. Okay, and I'll use your line, Jeffrey. I think you're lying.
All right. I mean, you saying
I
that
use
doesn't
your
make
line.
it
I
true.
think you're lying, Jeffrey. I think you're lying. I think you just haven't.
Lunga,
Police
you made it-
Academy.
I think
I
you
saw
just have an
Police Academy.
unmitigated hate and grudge against HBO because they're releasing the Snyder Cut, which you will refuse to
Why
even
are
name
you-
my name.
What are you even? Why are you angry? Why are you so angry, man?
Oh my God, Jeffrey!
Everybody's in a weird damn mood tonight. Jesus.
You gotta. I'm angry. Lewis was
Yeah,
like chewing up
I
John and
realized-
spitting him out earlier.
I realize there's a lot of.
Everything
I
is
realize
fine.
tensions are high right now, and like it's really just spreading all over the country, and everyone's on edge.
And this is the only way Jeffrey can win an argument with me is by saying I'm mad when he fucking knows I'm not.
You sound mad. I don't like.
Jeffrey, you say that all the time. Shut up. You know,
You're saying things. You're accusing me of things that are not even. I'm not even emotionally that worked up, but you're the one who's getting worked up.
I still got to pull up that clip when he was yelling on my stream. That
About
is
eight-
classic.
It had nothing to do with
Classic.
HBO Max.
It was kind of
The thing
tied,
is,
And
we all
you're-
get
kind of
worked up.
related, tangentially
Robert-
related.
I
Robert
want-
got worked
I
up on
wanna
my
see-
Aladdin review.
Look, the David Ayer cut. The David Ayer cut would be a simple, easy fix, and would make and it would be a win-win for this.
How did we get on the
service.
air cut?
Well, because you're talking about
It's
me
all-
hating things.
DC related.
This is a
Really?
DC project that I fully support happening. A DC director's cut that I think should exist. It would be easy to do. It wouldn't cost millions of
Okay.
dollars. It would
So
be.
you're bitter because they're spending the money on a Snyder cut. Not
Who's
the Ayer
bitter?
cut. You're bitter
David
because they're
Ayer-
spending it.
No, David Ayer tweeted about this, and I agree with him, and I support his effort.
I'm pretty sure I heard you very
There's no
angrily
bitterness.
say Snyder does not deserve this at all. I've heard you say that plenty of times.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about, Jeffrey. You know damn well what I'm talking about.
Deserve what?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. What the thing that you will not admit exists.
The thing, Mark. I mean, Lewis had on his screen.
I'm on that's all, folks.
Lewis had on his stream. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist yet.
Well, honestly,
It what?
I think they researched that the hype among nerds and geeks, like I like to call us, is kind of mixed bag as far as like the reaction to get this, and I think that motivated them to complete the Snyder Cut. That's what I think, which is fine.
Yeah, because haters and lover alike will watch it, because the haters are going to want to watch it because they got to review it and say how much they hate it.
Can you scroll to the right of the that Batman aisle, Batwoman?
This
If
one
they
here.
make a director's
Or up
cut
above, one more.
One more.
Suicide Squad,
Yeah, just want to see what's on the right. Is that
ends
it?
with
Supergirl's the last one.
Oh, good. Supergirl, another show I don't have to watch.
That's
Not
not
sure.
the show. It's the original.
Oh
the
my
movies from the
God.
Oh, is
80s.
that with Helen?
Please, someone
Helen
send
Hunter?
in
Yeah.
Helen Slater. Helen Slater. Another
Yes.
horrible movie.
Someone send in the $5.
$5 to kick somebody out.
He thought that
Kick
was
somebody
a
out.
Supergirl.
Here. I'll make it even fair.
No.
Send them $5 for whoever you thought won an argument. There you go. So that way, John,
All right.
Robert, and Lewis are safe.
There's the Tim
Is
Burton
that
Batman.
anything?
Look, Tim Burton Batman is definitely a masterpiece. So
I'll watch that.
Well,
Ugh.
we know Lewis won't.
Even though I already own it on Blu-ray.
Great for you, Jeffrey. I'm glad you're so independently wealthy that you can just buy. Oh wait, you probably got it for free, just like Lewis and John did.
What the hell is these
Why are you
accusations,
doing-
Lungo?
why are You see, like, this is like what I
hold
thought
on.
that movie.
Hold on. Bundo with a super chat.
I can't see it.
Enough of this confusion, HBO talk.
When
When is Robert reviewing the Wendy's menu for Nuke the Fridge? Lewis,
I wanna
make them.
see that.
All right.
I still
All right,
have to
here we
write
go.
it.
Hold
It's gonna
on.
take me a couple weeks.
Hold on. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Nuke the Fridge. Review, Robert, please.
Review.
I don't even know what's on the menu. What's on the menu?
What's the last thing you ate?
I had steamed rice and chicken today for dinner.
That's not Wendy's.
No, dude, I've eaten Wendy's like once in 3 fucking weeks. I swear to God, I don't eat out a lot.
Everyone's quiet.
That's disappointing.
My life is not that exciting. I make dinner at home. The kids, we all eat at home. I rarely eat out.
That's a good way to do it, Robert. Lewis,
It's bad for you. You shouldn't eat
Okay,
out.
so
a
we
lot.
know Robert and Jeffrey never eat out.
Oh no, I mean, I eat out at restaurants,
Robert,
but I don't eat a lot of fast food.
did Wendy's not have coffee before?
I have no idea.
Because I like
No,
never.
everybody that knows me knows that I do get free coffee. So
I don't
coffee's not
get-
an issue
I
for
don't
me.
even drink coffee.
don't
Is
say
it
why
because
right
people
now.
know you,
No,
or because you
no,
lie
no.
and say you're a senior citizen, Robert?
No, I do get my coffee hookups. I'm not gonna lie, I do get my coffee hookups.
Yeah,
You don't
but
go
now
in,
it's not
you don't
Did
go
I
in with
wonder?
a cane and a gray wig.
No. Where's my? I had that coffee, but no.
Look at this Cartoon Network lineup on HBO Max. Adventure Time,
Powerpuff.
Gumball,
I'm all for that.
Ben 10, all the Ben 10s, Chowder, Clarence, Dexter's Laboratory, Foster's, Flapjack, Powerpuff Girls. Come on. Regular show.
Why are you
Powerpuff
on
Fighter.
this?
We
Lisa already
Bear
said enough. of this.
Bears. That is worth price of admission right there. Is We Bear Bears.
Hey, Jedi Wanderer,
Really, is
if
it?
you want me off the show, you can donate that $5 yourself.
Yeah, sorry, Jedi Wander. It doesn't work that way. We only hurt our friends when there's monetary gain involved.
We only kick our
Jedi
friends off on
Wanderer?
Mondays.
Listen, did I wander? I'm the head of this show. I'm the president here. Robert is probably vice president, but I do not kick any of the panelists out of here
Right.
for nothing except the
Right.
$5 super chat.
Exactly. Only if there's money involved. And it's nice to know we're worth only $5.
We're our contribution to the show is worth $5 whole.
which, mind you, doesn't even cover a Wendy's meal.
No, probably not.
Wait a minute. No, they get the 4x4. The 4 for 4.
What's that?
You get the fries, you get the burger, you get the drink, and then you get the chicken nuggets.
Really?
Yeah.
Wendy should be sending us some food for this.
$4 plus
listen,
tax.
me and Bunda tried to pumping it up. To the
I
Wendy's
saw
Twitter.
that by tagging me on those goddamn tweets, you bastards.
By the way, I would be open to Abrams directing Superman, but Chris Terrio cannot write it.
I can agree with you there.
I don't think we'll see that. I don't think we'll see Chris Terrio writing that. Not with the last movie that just came out with Last Jedi.
Well, I mean, you would think after the last movie he did with Batman versus Superman in Justice League, you know?
Yeah,
Chris
well,
Terrio has an Oscar though, right?
yeah, but aren't you only
does
as good as your recent, you know,
I agree. There's some weird
your
stuff.
recent big movie?
So
It's
does
weird
Akiva
because
Goldsman.
sometimes these people they win a lot of like Hollywood people they win Oscars and then they're not that good anymore.
Akiva
Can,
Goldsman.
can, we,
like any
can, we,
director.
can we share this for some fun, Lewis?
Yeah.
So Wendy's put up a tweet
Yes.
about some chicken nuggets or something. And then Bunda, vintage car.
Then he
Wow.
tags me.
Here's the rest of it. He said, why is it not showing the rest of it? Hold on, let me go up to his. Okay. He said something. Why is it not showing? But he pretty much said, tell Wendy's to like to help Robert or give something to Robert. He loves your stuff or something. And Robert goes, F you, Bunda. And I'm like, Wendy's, you need to sponsor Vintage Car 75 and our programming on the Great Council and Nerd Report YouTube channels. Vintage Car loves your food.
Hold on.
Bastards.
Could you tag me on that so I could retweet?
Yeah.
Everyone go and retweet that.
Or tag me too.
Tag everyone.
Lewis, is
everyone.
coffee a new menu item for Wendy's?
I never even dude, as far
Don't-
as I know,
Doesn't every fast food place have coffee? I would think they do. Like
That's all he
during
said.
like normal hours. Now my Twitter's gonna start blowing up, you bastards. it just started. You sons of bitches. It just started. I just saw it go off. Dicks.
Robert, it's all for the shows. We need the exposure from Wendy's.
As
Deal with
for
it. You might
Abrams-
get some free food, bitch. Just shut up.
As for Abrams being sort of a DC cinematic universe architect, I don't know. I'm not sure he's a good pit.
Jeffrey, who are you talking to?
I'm
I'm
talking
trying to
you,
continue
gentlemen.
the conversation
Oh,
off
okay.
of Wendy's.
I'm just
Yeah.
not sure he's a good big picture kind of guy. I think he's a good like setup artist, like get it, introductions, like just like with Lost. But I don't think he's good at the overall big picture.
Yeah.
You're basically saying he's the Moses of the Holy Land. He'll get you there, but he won't get you to the Promised Land. Is that what you're saying, Jeffrey?
What is this? What are you showing us?
God
I
damn
guess.
it! Now it's blowing up.
I guess that's one way. I guess that's one way of putting it, Robert.
Fucking assholes. Now my phone's gonna keep going. Damn it.
That's the best. Why are we sharing the chat here?
Just so people can see themselves.
So they can see themselves.
Oh God.
I was
Again,
talking
I
to-
don't
I was
think
talking with John earlier. Do you guys all have Discord? Because I was thinking about using Discord instead of StreamYard when I bring people in for shows.
I just downloaded it, but I don't know how to. I didn't really mess with it. It's on my phone. I downloaded the app.
You have to do it
It's
on your
super
computer.
cool.
You have to do it on your computer. It looks so nice, but it's easier on your computer even because StreamYard uses so much damn resources on Chrome window.
Oh yeah.
We could talk about that off air.
Cool.
Yeah.
I got to be honest. I don't think Henry Cavill is going to come back to Superman ever.
No, Jeffrey.
I don't think so too. I agree with you, Jeffrey.
I think he's going to come back at least for one. I think so. He wants to do it. Warner Brothers wants him back. I think there's a
Wait,
strong.
does Warner Brothers really want him back?
I think so. I think so.
For sure, I know
believe
Henry Cavill. He did that video, like Instagram video.
Henry
where he has
Cavill
a-
is going to
oh.
be Superman again.
Yeah,
trust me.
I
don't
think he is.
so.
I agree
Okay,
with John.
if he is, John, you are not allowed to do any press for it, especially showing up with that jacket.
How about if he is? I'll eat at Wendy's.
Wow.
No,
Wow.
if he is, John, you have to bring me Wendy's.
Okay,
There it is.
all right,
Walter
I'll
Doty
bring you
says-
Wendy's.
Walter
He
Doty, our
hasn't-
very own.
All this
From-
Wendy's talk. I gotta find how
Here's-
late is the one by me.
here-
Our very own
the-
Walter Doty from nerdreport.com. He's good with JJ, so am I. So
And Walter's like the ultimate Superman fan.
Here's the issue. He hasn't even finished filming season 2 of The Witcher yet.
So
Witcher.
You could do two
Witcher.
things.
no. So
let me finish. He has to once filming has to resume on that. He has to finish that, and then at some point he's going to have to do season 3 because that show is a juggernaut now.
hey, so what? It takes a year to film The Witcher. Or it takes 2 months.
It takes more. No, it takes a lot longer than 2 months. Season one filmed from at least November to May.
Mike Jones is asking, why is the stream about Superman? Well, kind of like the rumors dropping that J.J. Abrams may direct a Superman movie, and also there's been rumors that Henry Cavill's coming back. So we're talking Superman among other things. But you're welcome to chime in, and if you have another topic you can present, that's cool. We'll bring it in.
Yeah, I think he's gonna do it. I think he's gonna come back for another one. I absolutely believe so.
I think Henry Cavill would be down.
Listen, that's sitting down next to Zack Snyder for the announcement. That wasn't free. Trust me, that wasn't free. Yeah, it's part of something. Robert, are you getting Twitter bombed?
My phone keeps going off.
It's going off.
Well, what does Abrams want to do? Is he doing a sequel or is he doing a brand new starting point?
I say sequel probably if it's Cavill.
Why? What makes you so sure?
Because he's using Cavill.
Why?
Jeff, are you eating Wendy's too?
It sounds like rumor. It sounds like rumor and innuendo to me, Lewis.
Well, we're not. We don't have the spacewalk to cover tonight, so we'll talk about rumors and innuendo.
Okay, so isn't Hollywood Reporter saying
he
he's
would
not
give an exclusive footage of a brand new moon man walking on the moon? So we can only work with what we got. So right now we got J.J. Abrams is directing Superman.
You probably think the moon landing was a conspiracy.
It was. I'm joking.
Stanley Kubrick.
This is as much of a conspiracy as a Snyder Cut. Oh, look.
It was Stanley Kubrick lent the United States NASA his sets from 2000 Space Odyssey.
Entertainment Arts. Yes, there was talk about that, and Abrams actually wrote a Superman script many years back.
Flyover.
After Tim Burton left the project, it never materialized. But he's always been attracted to Superman, and now that he has this film deal with Warner Brothers, something could happen. We'll see.
J.J. Abrams has the hots for Superman.
He's had a thing for Superman going back for years. He's been connected with it before.
Yeah, he has. So that's a good thing.
I don't know if it's a good thing, but it is definitely a thing.
Well, breaking news. I mean, I'm looking at my YouTube list here right now, and it says that the Nerd Report says Abrams directing Superman. So, I believe we got credible sources.
We got this covered.
Yeah, we got this covered.
We got this covered here, dude.
Anyways. That sounds like an inside joke.
Yeah, it is. Jeffrey, shameless plug. Anyone else have any of the topics, or are you guys ready to go?
Once again, it is me. It is the J to the E to the double F ray. You can check me out on Twitter on Wheeljack83.
Did you kick him out, or did he leave?
Did he just dip, or did you click?
No, I think he kicked him out after he was done.
I was gonna say,
hey Jeffrey, you a fan of Wheeljack? Jeffrey,
you're back in, Jeffrey.
Yeah, I am.
Fan of
when you say Wheeljack, are you talking about? Because when I saw Wheeljack,
yes, it's Wheeljack from Transformers. Yes.
Transformers. Okay,
yes,
that's the first one I thought about.
All right, Lunga. What the hell?
Oh yeah,
it's bringing Wheeljack.
Shameless plug, Lunga.
Thank you very much for showing me that.
Shameless plug. By the way, that is an awesome Italian car. Not many people know it's a Lancia. Awesome Italian.
It's called a boat.
It's a Lancia. It's an Italian car.
They call it Lancia.
My uncle had one. Yeah,
it's spelled
pronounced
like,
it's a Lancia.
Lanchas Ratos
L-A-N-
Turbo.
L-A-N-
What does that mean? Does it mean boat?
No, I do believe Lancia was the person's name.
It's a sports car. It's
Just like
a,
Ferrari.
That's Will
Lamborghini.
Jack's Italian name.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
shameless
car
plug,
model.
Lunga.
But yeah, my channel, The Great Council on YouTube. I'm trying to get to 1,000. I'm a little over 700. So if you guys can help me out, it'd be appreciated. And also on Twitch at Darth Daddy Lunga, which I started hosting Nerd Report and Nerd Reactor. So when I'm offline, it plays. If they're online, it shows their shows on my channel as well.
See, I need to do that for yours.
I gotta do that.
It would be nice, John.
No, but I don't know how to do it. So
Okay, I will show you. Padawan.
Well, you taught him several times. You just said John doesn't like sharing. John, shameless plug.
you can also find me on Twitch and on YouTube, Nerd Reactor. And then this Saturday, we're going to be doing a watch party for Tremors. Yeah,
right.
it's going to be fun.
Yes, sir.
All right, Robert.
Hey, John, what time are we doing that? Is it 8 p.m.?
8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Cool. You can find me. Well, since I may start getting Twitter followers now, I guess I'll talk about my Twitter. Vintage Car 75 at Twitter. I'm also at Instagram at swinging_8th_note. Somebody else told me they couldn't find it.
Were you compensating
That was
for
me. I
that
told you I
name?
couldn't find it.
No.
There-
No.
Sounds
It's
like a
a-
little double entendre between music and something else.
No, well, it's music. It's having to do with the jazz ride pattern, a swung
Yeah,
eighth
yeah.
note.
And then the eighth note looked like two hanging ball sacks. Yeah.
Jesus. Stop giving away the man secrets, Lunga. God damn it. Also, right here, Nerd Report, every Monday through Friday. And then, of course, Nuke the Fridge, our home website.
Sweet. All right, guys, you can follow me at NerdLecca on Twitter and Instagram. I think I'm gonna be live streaming again tomorrow from Frankenstein Collectible Show. So if you want to see how the geek community is reacting to conventions reopening, tune in tomorrow. Subscribe, hit the notification bell. They're out.